you're all here as the mistakes and tragedies unfold. Okay, so tonight, we're going to start working on our front pieces. Got them pretty close to being done. We're getting them set up, lay out some laminate, figure out what we're going to do on that. All right, for the time being, this beautiful work of art here is going to go over here. We're going to hope that nothing dangerous happens to it. Get our sawhorse set up in table mode here. Close enough there. Woo. All right. Now I'm going to see what all still has to be done on this. I think we were pretty close to having this all knocked out and looking good. Something I think I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the back side of this with the sander. Get a little bit clean. Get some nice, fresh, good looking wood on it. You know, because, I mean, nobody's going to see it, but I'm going to know it's there, so I want it to look a little bit good in case somebody sticks their head up there. Get the old mad mouse out here. That'll help clear out any loose splinters. Get us back down to some solid wood. Still kind of nervous about how I'm going to cut these grooves out. We're just going to figure it out as we go. Ain't much else we can do. Oh, guys, almost forgot something. We got a little repair we got to do right there. Trying to find the right tool for the job for that, guys. Well, I was going to cut this off with a handsaw, and I don't know. Don't look like I have one. But that's okay. We shall adapt. We shall overcome. We shall wonder where our safety glasses went. Where's our PPE? That's all right. The Metabo don't discriminate. It'll slice anything. All right, doesn't look like we'll be putting laminate over on that tonight. I think that needs a little bit more Bondo. Needs a little bit of Bondo and some time to think about what it's going to do. There we go. All right, now we need us a good old mixing board. No matter how I keep going back and I just get one more taste out of it. One more smidge of peanut butter out of there. I'm kind of worried, guys. I got all the spots filled before the Bondo turned to goop. That worries me. And there it is. Now it's goop, gum, old chewed up gum after you've took a big mouthful of ice water. Well, we just put some Bondo on. Unfortunately, you know what that means. It means we're going to have to sand again. I think I'm going to go back and use some regular Bondo. Because this stuff, this Bondo putty, it dries like putty. If it's been regular Bondo, man, I would have been right on it with the sander right now. Like just hitting it. And I can't do that with this stuff. This stuff turns into putty. So we're going to go back using regular Bondo after this. Also, regular Bondo, sanding it, the heat makes it cure quicker. This stuff doesn't seem to really care. Sometimes this stuff feels a lot like I'm sanding rubber. Let's get a little bit fresh on it. Oh boy, that fresh grit on there. I gotta watch out. I'll be done sanded a hole in this thing. All right, we're gonna do our large section first. Large piece first. Back down into the box. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. Well, this one. All right. This one, nothing crazy here. We're just gonna get about an inch of overhang. How much does that give us over there? About an inch over there, an inch here. Clamp that, squeeze, clamp that off real quick. You know, before I get too far ahead, we used our last brush last time, so I'm gonna have to go check the storeroom and see if we got another paintbrush. I know I got brushes. I told you I had brushes. Not sure how much more glue I got though. I do have more glue. Same glue in blue. This looks like it's a gel formula. Kind of worried about that. Let's see how much we got left of that before we change brand here. Change types here. I don't think there's going to be enough in here to get far. And I definitely ain't going to try to put two different glues together. Yeah, I don't see that getting us very far. That might get that piece. It's not going to get this piece. So we're going to put that back over there. My stirring stick here. Let's see. Guys, I don't know. We might be stuck tonight. This glue doesn't look too good. I know this was said it was a gel formula, but I don't know. I mean, that is kind of like a gel, but let's stir it up and see what happens. Looks like applesauce. Does anybody use the gel contact cement? It says it works for laminate. I just don't know if I want applesauce on my laminate. I don't even want to leave this kind of stuff laying around my house. My kids might try to feed it to me. I don't know, it's mixing up all right. It's just thicker. Ain't no reason why to just do one piece and walk away. Look at there, we're going to get all that out of that one piece. That is awesome. Let me see, we got any... Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut it out of that. Getting stingy will get you hurt. All right, got that one. Oh, we're going to have, actually, we're going to run into a problem on this one. See, is that a machine surface? All right, so this one's going to be tricky because we've got a bevel cut, and my router is not going to be able to take that bevel and trim this out on a good edge. So the only thing I can really do is try to get a machine cut as close as I can to that edge. A factory cut, I should say. Is that right? Yeah. And try to set it up on that factory edge as close as possible. And then I'll have to take a file and file it. So the more I got to get over the edge, the more I got to file. So I want as little as possible hanging over that edge. So we got to remember that when we're doing that. That's very important. The rest of it, yeah, it's okay. Now, if you're wondering how I'm freehanding it, it's because I can see there's lines worn into this plastic, and I'm kind of just straight cutting it down those lines. So that's how I'm like cheating at this and just freehand cutting this instead of, you know, marking it all out with a marker. scared I'm going to cut my pieces underneath there. Just following that straight cut there. Boom. All right, we got that all down into some manageable pieces. Put that back in there. So now, see how our applesauce is looking. Looking like applesauce. You know what? We're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see how it does. So, clear everything out of the way because we're fixing to stroll. One thing, let's find out how well our dowels come apart tonight. Oh, that ain't bad. I got them back. I was worried they were going to be glued together forever, and I would never have them. But I was going to have fire with it. All right, so we got our dowels ready to go. Paintbrush. If I had to go back and rewind to find out where I just set my paintbrush. Set it over there where I had the dowels. On next year's project at the rate I'm going. Alright, I'm not really noticing any problems using this gel glue. It seems a little bit thicker. It doesn't seem like, I mean, it's spreading just as fine, but it seems to be easier to work with, so no complaints so far. If anything, I don't have to worry about it dripping everywhere. Which this stuff's not too bad. Acetone will take it right off, but you know, make sure you don't get it on these. Make sure it's something acetone's not going to eat. I know I'm getting glue all over this, but remember we got that plastic film on there, that protective film on there. You know how much I would cry if I found out this glue was eating through that plastic film? Which even then, acetone will take it right off. So no, I'm not too worried about it. So, we'll lay this, make sure we still got our overlap. Make sure we're square. We'll do a crooked angle. Oh man, these little small pieces are so nice to do sometimes. There's nothing to it at all. Now we get our roller. And you know what, guys? You just saw me screw up. Remember that beveled edge that I was telling you was going to be a pain in the butt? I didn't line up jack on that. So, all right, no problem. I can still run my tool down there. It's just going to be a bigger piece to file, and it's going to take a little bit more patience. So, you're all here as the mistakes and tragedies unfold. Stick this one on before it turns. Look here, we already got a bug landed in there. All right. Now for the kick panel here. You know why that handle extends? That way you can lay it across your sawhorses. Of course, I gotta grab the drill that's like filthy. Alright, I wasn't expecting a clean hole and I really didn't care. That's why I put it in the middle. Alright, I'm gonna have to say I don't like the gel. Cutting through that was like cutting through rubber. And no, I didn't like it. It was really tough to cut through. It started building up on my blade, on my bit, and I could tell. So, no, not a fan, will not do again. So, but that was done. Let me sweep this off. I want to roll it one more time. Something about this one kept wanting to curl and lift up at the edges. Especially right here, this thin stretch right here. something I've been doing is kind of letting two wheels carry and then floating that other wheel off the side to catch them corners and those edges without, bloop off the edge. Just to make sure. I don't want to do too much because it'll peel in between. I'll have these two little impressions right there. Doesn't have to be too good because this is actually going to be covered up. That top board is going to go into the top of this, and then the top of the coin door is going to hold it down too. So as long as it stays in there long enough for it to all bolt together, I'm not too particularly worried about that. Bottom edge needs to stay, that's for sure. Yeah, not a fan of the gel. Not a fan of the gel. Actually, I don't need to take this down because there's no way I'm doing those little pieces right up here on these sawhorses. There's just, no, it won't happen. All right, so we're gonna take it over here. Over here on my metalworking bench. Hopefully we won't get rusty metal and grease and everything else. This is the dirtiest bench in the shop right here. And now we're going to get sawdust and glue all over it. Guys, as tempting as it is, do not run your finger over that edge. It is sharp. It will cut you. All right, now, as you can see here, you can see down that edge right there what I was saying about our bevel. So now we got an overhang here, and I'm going to have to take a file and file that edge down to get this flush with that. So, I mean, other than that, I don't know any other way to do it unless I floated the router up and run the bit down. I don't even want to take a chance of boom, cutting that up. So, just gonna take some patience and a file and clear that up. Now that speaker grill, I don't have a bit. My bit will not fit down in there. So I've got to find something that will fit in there. I'm thinking about using a RotoZip. I've been looking to see if I route a router bit on a Dremel tool. I thought I had one at one time. I can't seem to find it. Somebody even told me that there's a router bit that doesn't have a guide on it. It's just a straight pin that I could use. I haven't found that either. We're going to have to do some more shopping. I'm going to have to find that bit because we've got to have our speaker grill right there. All right, that's just Nintendo. It's got to have that speaker grill. Now, this is pretty much going to be the same thing here, except I don't have anything nice to chuck it up in the vise with. So what I'm going to have to do is kind of offset it, do one half, offset it again, do the other half. So, and make sure I don't press it down too far and knock the laminate off. we got all our pieces done. So there'll be some assembly. Like I said, this piece is going to go across here, and then this piece will go in front of it like so. So, you know, with a little bit of proper planning, I could have overlapped that laminate over the bottom of that, but, you know, I think we're just going to touch it up with some black. It's underneath the cabinet. Nobody's going to see it, but, you know, we could have done that. So, anyway. But, yeah, we'll take that off, put some black on it. But that right there is our front panel. Still need our speaker grill cut in it. And then it'll go across right there above the coin door. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, that's another night's work. I gotta go. So, yeah, I keep having problems with my camera overheating. I'm just too hot for TV. As I was saying, we're gonna call it a night because, yeah, it is hot. I want to go home, get a shower, get something to eat, go to bed, and go do my day job tomorrow. So that's it for tonight. We're gonna figure out how to cut those holes there and start figuring out how to reattach this to the front of our cabinet. But yeah, I'm happy. This is a success. I know it looks kind of dirty. Remember, we got a plastic protective film on here that we're gonna peel off, and it's gonna be nice, brand new blue on the side of this. It's gonna look great. Oh, you have no idea how good I feel right now. I'm telling you, I almost want to go to the casino and roll in dice because I'm happy. So hopefully we don't come back tomorrow and everything's, you know, melted in the heat and peeled off in the floor. So it'll be 24 hours for me. Be just a moment for you. Better.